Greetings everyone, today I am going to introduce you the newest virtual try-on application that has never been seen like. This application is able to transfer literally anything with one click. You see, I did put the image of the Elon Musk. Let me remove the mask that I have made, and I used this image as a input reference to transfer the clothing, and you see it has transferred. It can transfer even the hair of the Brad Pitt into my own Dreamboot generated image, and you see the hair is transferred to me. Let me undo, and this was my original hair as you are seeing. It can transfer the clothing of the people. You see input image is like this, and this is the clothing reference, and we got the output image. And of course it can also transfer any clothing that you give like this. So today I am going to show you how to install and use this application on Massed Compute, which is extremely cheap, only 31 cents per hour for RTX A6000 GPU. I'm also going to show that how to install and use it on Rampot. However, Rampot is not working as good as Massed Compute, but you will see how to install and use it. And finally, I'm going to show you how you can use it on a free Kaggle notebook without paying any money to the GPU. If you are wondering how you can install and use it on your computer, we already have one-click installer for Windows. You are seeing right now, we already have a tutorial for that. Actually, I suggest you to watch that tutorial first, then watch this one. When you go to our channel and when you go to our videos, you will see that this is the tutorial that I made for Windows. So in this tutorial, I will begin with showing first Massed Compute, then I am going to show you Rampot, and then the Kaggle. If you look at the description of this video, you will find the video chapters when they are starting, but you can watch entire video if you prefer. So all the scripts to install everything automatically on Rampot, Massed Compute and use on Kaggle is included in this attached zip file. It is at the bottom of the post. Go here. The link of this post will be in the description of the video. Then extract it anywhere that you want. I am extracting here like this, and here all the installers. So how we are going to use it? First, I will begin with Massed Compute. So open Massed Compute instructions txt file. You will get the instructions like this. First of all, we need to register and start our Massed Compute instance. Currently I am registered, so I just logged into my account. To register, please use this link, it is super important, and then we will use my coupon to get very cheap prices. On the screen, go to the deploy menu, and in here select A6000 GPU. So there is two A6000 GPUs. You see Alt Config and A6000. Alt Config has lesser RAM, so you will encounter problems with many of the scripts, so I don't suggest it. Use A6000. This one has 48 GB GPU. Then from the category select creator, from the image select SE courses, and then use our coupon. This will make the price half. Click verify. You will see that this amazing, very powerful GPU A6000 is only 31 cents per hour. This is amazing. Then click deploy. Then you will get to this page, and we will wait our machine to be started. We need to use ThinLink client to connect our remote machine. Click here if you haven't installed it yet. Download according to your operating system. I am Windows, so download this one. It is so simple to install. Double click, then click yes, next, install, next, that's all. And then just run ThinLink client. And now this screen is very important. Click advanced to open these advanced tabs. Click options. In here, go to the local devices. In here you will see drives. Click details, and in here we are going to add a folder to synchronize between our computer and the remote machine. Click add. From here it wants you to pick a folder. I am going to pick folder inside my R drive. Inside here I have a Massed Compute folder, which is here, Massed Compute. Click OK. Then make it read and write. If you want to synchronize folders in the both way, click OK, click OK. Then wait this initializing status to be initialized. The machine is started. You see now the status is running. So copy this link like this, paste it here. Beware that the 300 port is not written here. It is just written like an IP like this. Copy the password and paste it here. You see the username is Ubuntu and Ubuntu, and then click connect, then click continue. If you select this end existing session, it will restart your machine, so don't select it unless you needed it. It may be needed in some rare cases, like your drive is not synchronizing, then click start here, then just wait a little bit. It is pretty fast. Massive compute machines are really great. Then the machine is started and we are connected to our machine. You see it has a desktop interface like we are using on our computer. So then when we go to the home, and inside here we will see the 10 drives, and in here you see my folder from my local computer is here. Double click it and you will see the installer files that we did put inside there. How did we put? So from this, copy must compute install files, copy them, go to your drive. Where did you set for synchronization? In here I have mass compute, delete them. So after I deleted them, you will see that they will disappear because it will be synchronized. Then I will put them again like this. Put the latest version. Then when you F5 and refresh it, it should arrive. Yes. Okay. Then copy these two. So select copy, right click, make a new folder in the desktop. So new folder. Let's say Vuitton AI. And click OK. When you get the software updated, just click cancel. You don't need it. And then double click. This virtual machine is amazing. We have by default Python 3.10. So all of the AI application works. Then paste the files inside this new folder. Double click and open the instructions. Select the installer command like this and copy. Then return back to the folder and click this three dots icon. Click open terminal. Paste it. And it will automatically install everything for us. Just relax and wait installation to be completed. So the installation has been completed. You see successfully installed the latest library and the installation is ended. You can scroll up and check whether there are any errors or not. This is really important for you to check if any error occurred or not. But you see there are no errors. It was perfect installation. Then return back the instructions and copy this part. This is where we will start the virtual try on application. We are going to execute this command inside this folder. You see where we have copied the installation files. Open a new terminal here. Just paste the command that you have copied and it will start the application for us. When you first time run it, it will download necessary models automatically. Then it will not download. So you see on Massive Compute, you can use it either on the local URL like this, or you can use with the Gradio Live Share. Currently, the local installed browser is Firefox. Firefox is not the best one to use. Google Chrome is working best with Gradio applications. So I am going to use it on my computer. Moreover, due to Gradio bugs, these examples may not work. So I suggest you to upload your own images. I'm going to copy this URL. I am returning back to my computer, paste it. To use this on your computer, you don't need any hardware. This is running on Massive Compute, not on my computer. Then to upload your initial image, click this icon, not here. Here is not working because this is a special image editor. Click this icon, upload your initial image, then upload the clothing that you want to merge. You see it is very robust. It even works with these kind of images. Describe it, full plate armor, and click try on. Now some people are getting confused with open outputs folder. The open outputs folder will work only on desktop operating systems, so it will not work when you are using Gradio Live Share on your personal computer, or when you are using our application on Rampod or on Kaggle. If you are using it on your computer, it will work. Moreover, it should work when we are running it on the local URL inside the Massive Compute. I will show in a moment once this image is generated. Since we are running it first time, it is downloading the necessary models as you are seeing with a great speed, 100 megabytes per second, so it is almost 1 gigabits per second. After models have been downloaded, we got the output image. So you see, since I have selected auto-generated mask and auto-cropping, it cropped and generated this mask, and according to this mask, this is the output I have got. I can mask the entire image and generate again. I have a long tutorial regarding this that I have shown when I am making the tutorial for Windows, so watch this tutorial to see how to use this application with more features. However, it is an amazing application. It is very robust and you can even change the hair. You can even change other features. So it is up to your imagination how to use it. So when I click this button, it won't work because this is not working on my computer. If I return back to here, refresh this page and click this open outputs folder, you see the outputs folder is opened inside Method Compute. So this is where by default all the images are saved. Due to the nature of Gradio, if you encounter any errors, refresh page and try again. Moreover, when you click this try on button, it will not regenerate image because of a bug of the Gradio. I have reported that and hopefully it will be fixed. So how you are going to solve this issue? Click this icon, put a dot here, then click this undo icon and click try on, and it will start generating again. You see, I had to click double times because this is also a bug of Gradio, but it is working and hopefully all of these errors will be fixed. So I have generated 10 images by using number of images to generate, and you will see that each image is widely different because of the seed. So the seed makes huge difference. And how you can download them to your computer? You can either download one by clicking here, or better way is go to the outputs folder here. So I will just copy the outputs folder and I will return back to the mask compute folder where I have synchronizing with my computer. So it is inside home, click thin drives and enter inside mask compute. This is my folder name. You can give any name, paste it there. This is inside the remote cloud machine. Then when I return back to my own computer, you will see the outputs folder gets synchronized like this. So all the images I have generated on Method Compute will be synchronized to my local computer. And now it is time to install the virtual try-on the RAMPod. So for RAMPod, open the RAMPod instructions txt file. Please use my register link. I appreciate that so that I can get more credits to do more tutorials for you. Log in your account after registered, enter your credits, and then go to the pods. Click deploy. From here, select community cloud or secure cloud according to your needings. I am using community cloud, much better for me, extreme speed. And now I will show you very crucial settings. I select NVMe for faster disk and I select 48 GB to get a good machine. So these are the settings that I use. Then select your GPU according to your speed need. 4090 is extremely fast, or you can use 3090 as well depending on your budget. So I will go with 4090, and from here select your template, type PyTorch like this, and you will get these templates. Select 2.1, it doesn't matter. Then edit your template and set your volume disk. Let's set 50 GB, and you can also add proxy connection. So the proxy connection port will be 7861 like this. Set overrides and click deploy on demand. Then go to my pods, wait for connect button to appear here. I have amazing tutorials for RAMPod on my channel. Let me show you some of them. So on our channel, click this search icon and type RAMPod, and you will get all the amazing RAMPod tutorials that I have. And by watching these tutorials, you can learn how to use RAMPod very well. Moreover, I have an excellent tutorial where I have explained how to use Method Compute in more details. It is inside this one trainer tutorial. It is over 2 hours. You can also watch the relevant parts of this tutorial. In my old tutorials, I have extremely well and detailed video sections, video chapters like this, so you can read my descriptions to find wherever you want to watch and learn. So the connect button of Rampod appeared, click connect, go to the Jupyter Lab. Once the Jupyter Lab interface is loaded, we are going to upload files. Okay, to upload files, you can use this icon. Select the folder where you have extracted files. I'm going to upload everything because it is just easier, but you can also upload only Rampod files. Click Rampod instructions txt, copy this with Ctrl C, plus icon, terminal, paste the command, hit enter and just wait. And let's see the speed of this machine. Because of the settings that I have made, I got a very fast machine. You see 4 gigabits download, 4 gigabits upload, amazing speeds machine this one. So the installation and download should be pretty fast, just wait. So the installation of Rampod is also completed. Then return back the instructions file, copy this link, open a new terminal like this, paste it, hit enter, and it should automatically start the application. First time when we generate an image, it will download the necessary models onto the Rampod. Moreover, if you are using Ubuntu computer, you should use the automatic installers for massive compute. It is more compatible with Linux machines than the Rampod installers. Currently, we are waiting it to generate Gradio Share. However, it is not an issue. We can go back to my post, click connect, and connect to the HTTP service port 7861. You see, because our application started by default on 7860 port, and moreover you see that the Gradio share failed because of the Gradio server problem. However, we should be able to connect from the proxy, and yes, we connected from the proxy of the Rampod. So let's just upload our example image like this, then just upload clothing like this, and let's say a full scale armor, and let's generate 10 images with random seed. Seed makes huge difference, and click try on. And since this is the first time, it will download all the models, and you see this machine has a huge speed for download. It is downloading with like over 1 gigabits per second. Meanwhile, still downloading models, the Gradio interface gave an error. However, this is not an issue because it will continue to download models and generate images, and the images will be saved inside the outputs folder. But this is an issue when you use Rampod. Rampod recently having huge issues with the Gradio. I reported them these issues multiple times, but they still didn't fix it. So unlike on massive compute, you will have a lot of Gradio related issues when you are using Rampod, unfortunately. So all the images are generated, they are saved inside outputs folder. Let's see them. You see, I can double click and open each one of them as I want. Moreover, how can I download them? You can select all of them, right click and download. You see, it is asking me to allow multiple downloads, allow them. Alternatively, better way is you can right click to the outputs and download as an archive, or you can download them with Rampod CTL. If you don't know how to use Rampod CTL, I have tutorial for that. You see Rampod CTL send outputs like this. It will give me this URL, copy it, then go wherever you want to download. Let's download inside this folder. For this to work, you need to have Rampod CTL installed on your computer, and it will download all the images very fast like this. Then we can return back to our Gradio. Currently there is a bug in Gradio, so when I click try on, it will not work. However, I will put a change here and undo, then click try on again, and this time it will start generating the image again. So this is a bug of Gradio. I have reported that, and hopefully will be fixed soon, and we should get the image here this time. So let's see the process here. For some reason, yeah, currently our Gradio is bugged. Okay, it started. I don't know why, but it takes some time. Okay, the speed of RTX 4090 is amazing. It only takes about 5 seconds to generate one image, but currently this Gradio is not working accurately. This is why the Rampod is problematic. Recently the image is generated, but we don't see the image here, and they still didn't fix their Rampod proxy system. So we don't get the image, unfortunately. Let's refresh this screen again to see. Okay, let's try again quickly. Let's upload our images and let's just type full body armor and try again. So this is totally related to the Gradio and the Rampart proxy. Yes, it is taking huge time for Gradio to connect to the server and send the task and get back. It is working really slow. Moreover, when you get a Gradio leave link on the Rampart, it is working better than the proxy because of the proxy system of the Rampart. Yes, this time we are getting 5.3 IT per second. It take only 5 seconds and we got the image on Rampart. And when you click open outputs folder here, it won't work. Okay, now it is time to start using the Kaggle. So for Kaggle, we got Kaggle virtual try on notebook. Go to the kaggle.com and then log in and register and verify your phone number to be able to use the GPUs on the Kaggle. Then click create, and in this screen we are going to first select the accelerator. This is super important. Select GPU T4X2. This is a faster GPU. Then make sure that internet is on here. Then click file, click import notebook, click browse files. Go to the downloads and select the Kaggle notebook file like this. I see that I have a naming error, but it is not important. So you will get to this screen. So how to make it work? It is so easy. First of all, we need to start our session. Wait that this appears. Once it is appeared, click start session. You see it was invisible, so I just zoomed out so that it is now visible. You really need the descriptions that I have right on my Kaggle notebooks so that you will be able to run them very well. And you see I have 30 hours free GPU usage for this week, and it is weekly. So you can use it 120 hours per month. It is a huge time to use. So click this play icon. It will install everything automatically for us. Just wait this cell execution to be stopped. So once this cell execution is stopped, it means that installation has been completed and you can move forward. So the installation has been completed. You see there is not any more cancel button, and when you scroll down you will see the installation progress like this. You will also get this pip installation confliction error. It is not important, and at the very bottom you will see that the installation has been completed. Let me show you in a second. You will also get this pip dependency resolver. It is not important. And here, so you see it was completed. So this part you need to get a token and do something special to use Gradio interface on Kaggle. Kaggle is still not allowing us to use Gradio directly. Therefore, I am not going to show this section on the video, but necessary instructions and unlisted video is here. So just read this part and watch that video if you can't make it work. Once you follow the instructions and got your link above, you just need to execute this cell to start the virtual try on. You see we are using 8-bit mode, which has arrived recently. So with this 8-bit mode we are able to use the virtual try on the free Kaggle notebook. Otherwise we weren't able to use it. So this is our work, and this is a huge work. If you use the default Gradio demo that they provide with the default libraries, you won't be able to run this on the Kaggle. And the application started on the local URL. However, this will not work. You need to click the above link that you have got by following the instructions above. Now I am going to connect to it. So once you open that link, click visit site and you will get this virtual try on interface. The usage is same on Kaggle, on Rampart, on Massive Compute, on Windows. We just upload our image. Let's upload our image like this. This time let's upload something else. Let's try this clothing. Let's say a t-shirt like this, and let's generate 5 images and click try on. Same as the other platforms, when you first time generate image, it will download all the models automatically for you. You see the download speed of the Kaggle is the best among all others, 250 megabytes per second. It is over 2 gigabits per second. So the models have been downloaded and it started generating the image. However, the Kaggle will be the slowest one among others. each image generation will take huge time compared to the Rampod or Massed compute because of the free GPUs that we get on Kaggle. So you see on Kaggle it is taking 40 seconds for one image. With Rampod RTX 4090 it takes 5 seconds for one image, and on the Massed compute it takes only 10 seconds for one image with the very cheap GPU. So this is the difference between all platforms. If you use the free one, you get slower generation speed. That is how it works. If you ask my opinion, the best one is using the massed compute. However, you can also use Rampod as well, or you can use Kaggle as well. You see it is generating right now. It is taking about 40 seconds, 42 seconds for one image. But you see the Gradio is working much better on Kaggle because the Rampod having so many issues with Gradio. Also on Massed Compute, Gradio is working great, no issues. So we just need to wait. I am now generating 5 images to see them. So the images have been generated. We can see them like this. Of course, this t-shirt is hard to make with this pose because it is not compatible as you are seeing. So you need to use another image if you want to get. Let's try, for example, this one. This will be much more compatible. This is how you can use it with the virtual try-on. You need to have compatible clothing image and also input image. However, it is working perfectly fine. The rest is up to you to figure out best settings, parameters, best way to use. So how you can download the generated images on Kaggle? To download them, you can use several options. First of all, you can click this icon to expand these folders like this, and you will get outputs folder here. Click to expand it, and you can download every image one by one. You see download like this, and then you can use the output here on Gradio to download them. Let's wait the image to be completed. Okay, we got the output. It is much better than the previous one. So just click here to download the image one by one. Alternatively, you can download all of them. To download all of them, click cancel run, because you cannot execute two cells at the same time. Then click here, this icon. This will zip all of the images for you into the output will be inside the Kaggle working. So let's refresh this folder. And yes, you see images.zip file arrived. Just click here and download, and you will be able to download all of the images. I hope you have enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, share, and message me from Patreon or reply to this video, and hopefully I will reply you as soon as possible. If any of the script gets broken, just message me from Patreon and hopefully I will fix it as soon as possible. Thank you so much.